Ding, 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 ding. Welcome to Top of the Drops, Series 2 of 2 Coin of Phrases £2 commemorative coin hunts. Our goal is to complete the entire circulated back catalogue of UK £2 coins and place them into the album charts. Of course, there is space at the back of the book for any foreign imports and rarities we may find during the series, and as they're becoming scarcer and scarcer to find, I'm going to run the black and white albums alongside each other to the army, so any decent duplicates will get their chance to hog the limelight while they still can. As it is now a musically themed hunt, I'll call one the album chart and the other the billboard chart, or the billboard book. It's a bittersweet symphony as we have to close the military themed book, with it the military coin mat, but I'm sure you'll all agree the new coin mat will be music to your ears. An oracular spectacular. Similar format as before. We have spots for the chart toppers, those elite coins, the top of the bill headliners, but we also have room for those boring filler coins, essentially the boring B-sides, aka flop sides. So let's face the music and coin. Today we delve into a crate from the 26th of Jan from a now defunct bank. So will it be a hit parade, or like Elvis, will we return to sender? And 25, all present and correct. So, what is going to be our first new entry into the album chart? I know one thing, it's going to be a rather expensive first hunt. And of course, it is the most common coin you can find in circulation. It is it is VAT, of course. Oh, what a shame. I was hoping we'd have a bit of a higher new entry than that, but they're all going to count this week, of course. There is a rather posh 2012. It'll be the 2005 that I'll need for one of the books, though, as the lowest technology. 2005 just pips 2012. I think this is 3.9 million, I think. 3.84 something, I think it's 2005, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, we'll check for rotation errors along the way. Spotted one. It is Welcome to the House of Fun. Trinity's on its way. Trinity Lighthouse, which is almost a golden disc, but it's just gonna fall short. So we have platinum discs for those around 1 million and below, and the gold discs will be those coins which have a mintage of about 1.5 million. I think it's from Magna Carta, up to about 3 million. I'll stop there. And everything Mary Rose and below is a platinum disc. Let's hope for some of those. So just getting used to the new series. I'll settle in. Get used to the lingo. It's a bit of a change from the military lingo. So are we going to have any smash hits? Now, of course, we had this coin. We had a song, a little ditty for this one, didn't we? Can anyone remember what it was? Touching hands, touching me, touching you. Florence Nightingale, dum dum dum. Unfortunately, it's not a rare record, not a coin. It's a hyperlight. But every commemorative in week 1 will make the book. And of course, I'm going to need 2 of them. With 2 books in operation, the billboard book, and the album chart, I'm calling them. Oh. It is, of course, a new entry for the Shaman. A's are good, A's are good. It's Ebenezer good. It's Charles Dickens. I can imagine I'm going to be singing that quite a few times. Just been watching the Top of the Pops from 1992, actually. Where the Shaman were on, were quite good. Mr. C doing the vocals. Right, who is this? This one is Brunel, the man, the portrait, but we don't talk about Brunel, no. Not unless, of course, he has that edge error of the 5th of November on the side, which he does not. He just has his standard name, but it's something to look out for. I think it's a very, very rare edge error, but it has been reported and acknowledged by the Mint in a previous letter I posted in Series 1 to confirm it. Not mine, of course. Just passing it on from one of the community posts. Here's a new one. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way I, way I. It is the gunpowder plot. It's a bit manky, but they all count. Maybe that's why it was a damp squib. It didn't go off. Another spanker, as Tim Bob would say it. So no blockbusters as of yet. Oh, what's that? Luckily, it is a technology. And here it is again, VE Day. I won't need to sing that one again. Or will we? Could be a Vera Lynn, couldn't it? We'll meet again. So that's entry number 2 for the second book. No surprises there, mate. No alarms and no surprises, as Radiohead would say it. Being the most common of them all. Here's one. It's DNA with Tom's Diner. Do like that coin. Not in the best condition, but it's one for the book, of course. Yeah, this is going to put a big hole in the coin float. Filling 2 books with all the hyperlight coins. Here's the Shaman's Ebenezer good again. Mark 2. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sure they pulled it. I think they'd had enough of it. All the controversy around it. Here is Brunel's Archers. Or rather, white thing, mega, mega white thing. It's Train Spotting. Just a normal coin though. I'm not expecting anything decent. I suspect we don't have a Johnny Cash in. I think it's a cast off with the Walk Away. But you never know. Just with it being a hand in on the last day the bank closed. Oh, I am proved wrong. We're going underground, we're going underground. It's the Jam, it is the London Underground train. The train tracks on the side, that is correct. That is a gold find. Yeah. In fact, I might use that song for the London Underground roundel. I'm going to use a train song for the train next time. New series. I can do what I like. In fact, while I'm onto that, if you've got any suggestions for decent ditties songs, for any of the coins, put it in the comments. Let me know. We don't talk about Brunel, no. again. So that's one for the second book. Oh, I'm well pleased now. Anything could happen. Haven't found the underground train. Here he is again, of course, with his name on the side. I'll just check that one has his name on the side. It does. So what do people think of the map? Not a bit of bother getting it, because unfortunately, for respect to Raftree, he designed it, but then he couldn't print it because he was closing his business. Fortunately, here's another one. Swing low, sweet chariot. It is, of course, the rugby. Not a coin that comes out that often. So then I had to find another company on eBay who are also having a similar fate, but they've managed to produce a map for me. So I'm not sure if they're still going to be trading on the map front or not, but you can always, I'll let you know which company I use, and you can contact them to see if they'll do one for you, I suppose. And it's the Shaman with Ease are good, Ease are good. Ebenezer good, much better condition one as well. That one will be going in the book. That gold find, for some people, can take weeks to find that coin, so it's pretty good going. Here's a new one. It's Queen Latifah with UNITY. It's the Act of Union. You've got to just check that rotation as well. That one is absolutely fine. I mean, you've got to check them all, really, all the edges and all the rotation, all the coins for rotation errors, which I will do off camera as a double check, just in case you find something rare that's not been found before, and we don't necessarily know to look for something if you're going to be the first to find it. As I think Dave of Northeast Coins was the first last month to find the edge error on the Act of Union. No, the rotation error on the Act of Union. We have Tom's Diner by DNA once again. And another rather shiny Dickens. Not heard any Shakespeare's yet, have we? Round the back of the arches, it's Brunel's Arches. Number 2, one for the second book. Oh, so are there going to be any headliners? Any platinum discs? Ain't no doubt, it's plain to see. The £2 error so good for me. Unfortunately, it has the £2 written on it, so it is not the mule. Lord Kitchener. Another new entry into the album chart. But again, another coin with an error. It's not got the £2 written on the reverse, on the obverse, sorry. And you have a mule, as Bo Selector Coins has found. Go and check him out if you haven't already. He may have told you once or twice he found that one. There's DNA again. 4 outings. 4 Dickens is the most popular coin at the moment. And it going to be any more Neil Diamonds in the rough? Any sweet coinage? It is a 5th outing for Ebenezer Good. It might have been a number 1 for about 5 weeks, actually, something like that. Yeah, 4 bags left. And so welcome to the House of Fun. It's Trinity Lighthouse once again. That'll make the billboard chart. Across the water. It's round the back of the arches once more. A wartime classic. So at the minute, it looks like body count's in the house. Body count. It is 5 coins leading the charge. For the Shaman. Straight in at number 1, it seems. Or do we give the number 1? Oh my word, talking about number 1s. we have I fell into a burning ring of fire. It is the Great Fire of London. Boom! No, it's a gold disc, isn't it? Is it a gold disc? I cannot actually remember how many coins. This is poor, isn't it? Good job, I've got UK Coin Hunt's little chart here. Tell me how many of these coins there were in circulation. 1.6 million. I'm correct. It is a gold find. Of course it is. I knew that. It's just testing. Just showing off the album. Honest. Awesome. We now have a festival. 2 headliners. The Underground Train and the Great Fire of London. Second last bag. No way, Jose. I'm the fire starter. Twisted fire starter. It's the Prodigy. Seen them a few times in my time as well. GFOL. Top of the bill. Straight into the Billboard chart. And the album chart in week 1. Can I ask for, oh, I've forgotten a little pile there. Didn't finish them. Nope. Nothing there, so I just need last bag look for any more new entries into the charts or any more top performers to add to the top of the bill. Are we going to have anything? Should we leave that shiny one till the end? Turn it the right way around. We'll turn it over. Oh my word, it is another sing-song. Welcome to the House of Fun. Temptation's on its way, or Trinity's on its way, and it's a spanker as well. Serving the Mariner. Mark 3. Must now delve into the bargain bin with all those definitives cast aside and see if we can find a rare Killer Queen rotation error for the collection. And as it's week 1 with 2 books, I'll try to nab the lowest minted 2005 technology. And why not a decent condition 1999 like Prince, as that year was not available in sets. So, we know the headliners from the hunt were the 3 golden discs, the Burning Rings of Fire, 2 Great Fires of London at 1.6 million minted, worth £3 and 14th in the lowest circulating all-time £2 album charts. A similar clash with the Underground Train in Vain, also 1.6 million minted, worth £3 and just 1 spot lower in 15th spot on the all-time circulation chart. And the checking was madness. Welcome to the bag of fun. I can only describe this bag as old school, which makes for some refreshing change. There were loads of clean technologies, face value, but material worthy of any date runs. 2007, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. The condition runs throughout this hunt. For instance, just look at the shining lighthouses. 2 Trinities. Doesn't stop there. The Charles Dickens. It's normally a bleak house, but just look at the condition of these, as Grossi might say. Stunning. Of the lowest mintage years, we found the 2005 3.8 million minted with technology, which heads into the album chart, and just behind with 3.9 million minted are the 2012s, of which there are several in immaculate condition. Again, just face value though. Again, also immaculate are these 2 2015s, but these 2 are two great examples of the Queen scrunchie error, which we found one of in the last series. See that extra piece of cud there in the end of her hair? Very stylish. One for the back of each book. Haircut 100. Only a slight rotation found this week. It is a 1 o'clock rock. Keep the montage open at the back of last series book, but this one is definitely a duplicate and it's very common. Of course, there is a flop side to the hunt. The fake plastic coins, they wear us out, they wear us out. Fortunately, I don't tend to get too many of those. But just when you thought the chance had passed, we go and save the best for last. Ding, 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 ding. 2Cap is going to party like it's 1999. Ding, 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 ding. Woo! In amongst the 99s, there's a much sought after crazy condition coin for 1999. Crazy prices for these. Some of them go as much as 80 quid for an as new condition version of this, as they weren't available in the Bunk annual sets that year. So I think this trumps the 2005 spot in the album chart for sure. Arguably a headliner. It was no Johnny Cash in, but nor was it a walk away cast off either. With the state and age of these coins, this bag is clearly sat at the bank for some time. No sign of any status quo in the army coins, nor any of the Shakespeare set. But don't speak. No doubt Shakespeare's sisters will be here to stay following new entries in future weeks. Stay subscribed for next week's Vinyl Coin Down.